Beautiful people, what's going on? You are now tuned in to Conversations with Unc. I am your host, Brandon J. Wigley, the curator of vibes, also known as Nephew Brandon, and I got my Unc with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know what is Big Unc in the house. Welcome again to another great positive experience with me and my nephew. We was already had some things we want to talk about with y'all, but
Yep.
I'm gonna let him divulge into that right there.
We were in here just talking and vibing. Shoot, I don't know. Already been here probably like an hour, and we weren't recording, and we done had some great conversation from people saying they're hating on you to about business, about life, accountability. Nipsey Hussle, everything, and we didn't get to record it. So now we live rolling. As we know, in our first segment, we like to talk about a current event. What's something right now going on in the world you want to talk about? I know we talked about Nip last week. What's going on in the world right now? Something current.
Man, it's a lot of shit, man. Hey, man, you heard, Magic quit last night.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one because I'm a Laker fan.
Yeah, and our thing is what? Fear.
Oh yeah, fear and hope.
Fear and hope.
Yep.
Magic. Magic quit last night, man. But I hear a lot of people, they don't hear like, he quit, he did that. But man, look here, man, you have to remember. That man had AIDS at one time.
Mm-hmm.
So he valued his time.
At one time,
different.
you don't think he got it no more? You one of them?
He ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know,
No, you don't think he got it, ultimately.
I'm just happy you living. You know what I'm saying, Magic? Hey, kudos. Hey, if you do, I love the way you handle it. If you don't, hey, that's great too. But I was saying that, people was just, reacting to him leaving the LA Lakers and how he left and this and that. And I was like, yo, bro, that man was diagnosed with AIDS at one time. Mm-hmm. Like, not like now when it's cures around for this shit. I'm talking about like he was like the face of AIDS at one time, right? Mm-hmm. So I said, you have to realize like his outlook on life and shit is different. Like his outlook is like, I ain't got no time to waste. So if something not making me happy, I'm done with it.
That's powerful because did you hear him when how he explained it?
Yeah,
and that's basically what he said.
Yeah.
And I seen somebody post today. It talked about that, and it's a entrepreneur. His name CEO Millie or something.
See, that's why I fuck with you, bro.
Yeah.
Because you just, hey, if I don't know a Nephew Brandon, hey, I'm telling you, man.
I don't know, man. Todd Millie, my bad, okay. Todd. I messed your name up. So Todd said, let me find it, the Independent. Todd, you post a lot. You done posted so many times since that. But Todd preaches and teaches about entrepreneurship and being your own boss. Yeah. And he said something to the lines, it don't matter how much you getting paid or what the job position is, people ultimately still want to just be happy with what they doing and controlling their own. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So Magic's like, man, I felt too caged. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then too, from a financial standpoint, man, I don't gotta keep putting over this shit. Yeah. man, that man is straight.
You could tell it to a certain extent with Jeannie Buss. Yeah. You could tell they had a great relationship because he kept saying that because her father the one put him on for ultimately. Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy for Magic.
Oh, I am, bro. Because anytime you could say you can leave something, bro, and be at peace with it, like he is, like, and that's hard.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially, look, because see, a lot of people, when they look at that, they talking about it from a standpoint of somebody who ain't been through that from a spiritual standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Him always lose his life. And then they also looking at it from people from a financial standpoint and how they're binded to the world a whole lot different than he is. Like, he ain't caught up in the world as a lot of people are. So, you know what I'm saying? So and that's the same thing I talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't it like, and I tell you, I ain't like I'm rich and I got all the money in the world, bro. But I'm in a situation that, you know what I'm saying, I have true peace. So because of that peace, man, I don't hold on to bullshit a lot. Like, I don't allow people to be in my life that's got, like, right then and there, it's over. Like, I ain't got time. I don't need closure. I don't need to know why. All I need is my happiness, man.
And no another perspective I think about this is, it's like, I heard some people even say, that damn, that probably was so hard for him to do. Or, some people saying it's easy too. But a person like that, even his situation, he making hard decisions and choices is easy for him now, I think, because think about he had to present to the world that he had AIDS at one time. Had to do a press conference on that. Like, think about how hard that is to do. So something like that for the Lakers, that was easy. You know what I'm saying? For most people, they're like, damn, I got to do this press conference. I'm about to quit. I done told LeBron to come here. You know what I'm saying? So, and
two, because a lot of times most people make their choices based off of how they think they're going to make other people feel.
Facts.
You know, most people, it'd be like, man, you know, that ain't going to, man, you know. Because just like he said, he couldn't go have that conversation with her face to face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This was his decision. You know, that was his moment. And so I do understand that, man. And
I salute Magic.
I do, bro. And hey, man, how can you not?
Yeah, you know, social media be getting on my nerves sometimes. Everybody got an opinion how somebody's supposed to do something. It's like, man, I'm gonna just give you good energy off, man.
That's it.
And this shit,
that's it,
get
man.
it back.
And it's crazy, like you say that, because that's what I put up the other day. I did my little IG, my Tell My Truth joint, where I just like tell like how I came, my life, bro. And that's what I tell you, man, bro. I believe that, like, bro, if you don't got nothing to get on here that can give somebody a certain type of energy that allow them to move on for whatever situation they on, bro, then really you in it for the wrong reason, and it'll show. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you get buffoonery, and that's when you get, you know, all this other stuff that allow you to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of just like question the world, you know. And it's like, man, that's why I don't be surprised by stuff, because I would tell you like how Nipsey say, man, a lot of these motherfuckers operating off logic. Motherfuckers ain't operating off, you know, what's right. You know what I'm saying, for you, you know. And well, they are, but just to the point to where, you know, okay, it's this right for me in order to like put me in the next position. You know what I'm saying?
Really, they don't have a problem with compromising their integrity.
No, they don't. They don't. And
that's gonna always stay with you. That's why I always say I'm gonna just always remain solid, treat people good. That's why I'm blessed to have people like you in my life. And,
thank you.
And you, man, you mean a lot to me. Like, and I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a blessing to even. Nah, you know, it was supposed to happen like that.
And I'm gonna tell you,
and I don't even know the initial conversation.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do. I remember you was standing out on the balcony, talking to somebody about, you know, some signs or something like that. Yeah. And we just, you know what I'm saying? I was like, "What's up?"
Okay, I got you.
Introduce ourselves, and you know,
and then it was vibes.
And then it went from there.
So how you met Carrie? Through me? Oh yeah, so you had to meet through me. Okay.
I met, and we was always sitting in the booth and chopping it up and reading books and passing on information to each other, and you know,
I got a new book too.
We was exactly what we doing right now. Supporting each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when we know we still support each other. And I tell you this, bro, and you know, and like with me and you and Carrie and anybody that come into my life, bro, that allow me or give me the privilege to feel like you value my word. Because I tell people all the time, people only follow you because they think you know the way. You know, so it mean a lot to me, bro, that when you come and sit down and you know, you allow me to chastise your choices. You know what I'm saying? And understand it, like, it ain't coming from a vindictive place. Like,
nah,
I ain't finna. And that's one thing about it, right? I'd rather remain being to you true in the most truest form, bro, than to lose you or not have you around me, man, because of some flaw shit. You know what I'm saying? And so like when I talk to you, man, I'm always talking to you because I want to always see you succeed, bro. I'm not gonna just be cool with your okay. You feel what I'm saying? Like your okay ain't cool, ain't good enough for me.
That. You talk me out of a funk.
Yeah.
And I because I'm so used to, I'm the person people want to be around. I'm always happy and stuff. But in the last 2 months of my life, or 3, I was in a funk, and you talked me out of a funk. So for that, I'm always appreciate it. Like, I got out of that funk, I'm back to me now.
Because I used to be like that. I used to be okay with being okay. And I used to notice that the people around me that was cool with me being okay, man, it was only because they benefit with me. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't benefit. It ain't no benefit as far as that come forward. The only benefit I get from you, bro, is like, it's like seeing you grow and seeing you become the person I know you're supposed to be. I don't get no benefit just by sitting around you and just hearing you with just being okay. Like, man, you know, I'm good. I'm doing. No, fuck that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need more energy than that. Because you deserve it.
No, yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? And your children deserve it.
I got a clear vision right now. I feel good. I got a clear vision. Working out. You know, I got a goal that I want to have because I ain't have goals back in like the 3 months I ain't have nothing I was shooting for, but clear vision. But that's a great segue into our topic today, and our topic is fear and hope. That's too powerful, man. Yeah. And I get it started. And it's crazy that we talk about fear because I'm actually reading the Bible app. They have Bible plans. And last week I finished the Bible plan called Chasing Failure. What if losing was the quickest way to win? And it tells a story about this guy. He kind of shoots a video. He gets a devotional every day, and he talk about he's like 33 years old. He was a D3 basketball player, All-American at that time, but he always wanted to go to the NBA. Never made it. But he was like, you know what? I'm going to just chase failure. I know I can't play in the NBA, but I'm going to still try. And he basically saying, what if we feel like we can't fail? What are those things we're going to do in life? But a lot of times we don't because we fear. So anyways, he took action and he called all NBA teams like, look, I'm chasing failure. Can I try out for your team? All of them said no except one, the Phoenix Suns. And he tried out for a day. And obviously, of course, he ain't good enough for the NBA. But he chased failure. And he failed, but now he feared nothing. And it talks about in the Bible how God commands us to not be fearful because he's backing us. You know what I'm saying? But we just take it lightly. But God is commanding us. He ain't just saying, oh, chase failure. He said, I command you, just like the 10 Commandments. So that just sat with me. It's like, oh man, we shooting all shots.
Yeah, and that's a great one on, right? And I can speak to that, bro, because I'm gonna tell you, man, like. It's like when you just get up every day and all you try to do is win. Like if you get up every day and you just like, oh, I'm winning. I'm just gonna win. Like you just win. So when failure happen, man, that shit throw motherfuckers off. Cause they ain't looking to fail. They just look, you know what I'm saying? They ain't think like it's like motherfuckers like you ever heard people like tell you their ideas about what they want to do, but they don't never have potholes. They don't never have like what ifs in there. It's just like, yo, I'm gonna get this money, I'm gonna go to the bank, I'm gonna get this deal, and I'm gonna do this right here, and I'm gonna run to this thing. And you be like, damn, okay. And it be good. But see, I realized, man, like when I was younger, like when I talk about my story, when I used to sell drugs and stuff, man, like I was trying to chase the success. I was trying to chase the money. And because I would get up and live like that, man, I wasn't living the most important parts of my life right. So I was always failing. Until I realized one day when I did have that conversation with God, he was like, yo, man, just make better choices and be accountable. And be patient. And so I started realizing, man, that's the key to it, bro. You got to fail to succeed. It don't mean you got, when I say that, it don't mean you got to like fail, like get here. It just mean that you got to go through some shit in order to get to some shit. And so once I started realizing that, man, I embraced failure because it was a challenge for me to overcome something. Knowing that every day I get up, life is going to be a different challenge.
Let me read this real fast out the Bible. I think the Bible, I don't care what your religion is, what you believe, the Bible got great stories and great lessons in them. So this Joshua 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified or dismayed, intimidated. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. He said, God, like, didn't I tell you? Haven't I told you? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, be strong and courageous. Do not be intimidated. It's like, man, I ain't letting nothing stop me no more.
Hey, and that's the thing I tell you about the story. When I used to be like, yo, man, I'd be tripping, man, I'd be like, God, man, what is, you know what I'm saying? And then I started going through this.
Yeah, you did say that.
And I was getting through it. And then I used to look at, man, me and God used to be laughing. Because he used to be sitting here like, I've been telling you this whole time. You tripping, bro. Like, you been running around here crying and asking me to do all this stuff. And I've been, every day, I start realizing it. I said, you know what? So all them times, because like I tell you, I ain't never asked God for material or nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't know. I used to always be like, God, give me wisdom, knowledge. I used to always ask him this right here. And so, like, when everything started to come together, bro, it was funny because when you look at it, man, God just said that you and be like, I see, when you was asking for that, I was giving it to you. Every day I woke you up, you had a chance to get it. You know what I'm saying? It was just that you have to get to the point to where you have to accept your powers. And once you accept your powers, then man, you ain't scared to go through shit by yourself.
Facts.
It's just that a lot of times people don't accept their powers, so they trying to find powers in other people and gravitate to them and be like, yo, let me, and that's where it go back to saying where, you know, a lot of people only follow people because they think they know the way. And a lot of times, do you think they know the way, or are you just scared to travel your own route? And a lot of times, and when you moving like that, then you find yourself so far away from yourself that you start getting weak. And that's remember I used to tell
you.
Yeah,
you tell me that. Yeah.
So it play. I'm telling you, man. That you see, my Bible stay live because it played a big part, man. Because man, it also give you man that accountability, that strength you need to believe in yourself. And so, man. So
that's the hope, the fear and the hope. You gotta have hope with the fear.
Yeah,
and,
you just can't have fear because you can't have them separated. Like you know what I'm saying, you can't have fear by itself because fear won't allow you to move. Fear make you be like this right here. And you can't have hope by itself because hope won't let you move because you will just stay there hoping somebody come and help you. You know, like don't never get that situation. And then, they look for other people and then get in a relationship with people because they see they doing good. And they, you know what I'm saying? No, you got to have them together. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got that fear you have, that hope give you the strength just to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And that they balance each other out. And that's why I be like, man, shit.
That's amazing. And that's why it's crazy how the topic today was fear and hope. So we mapped out our first 5-6 topics. So for people that's wondering why I keep saying the topic, we mapped out our first 5 or 6 topics that we're gonna talk about, and today happened to be fear and hope. And I was just reading Chasing Failure in that Bible app. So hope, what you say they simultaneously they got to go together.
They got to go together. That fear pushed that hope.
Got you. You
know what I'm saying? Because fear is, that's it's gonna keep you going because they don't want to stay there. And that hope is what's allowing fear to see something better. You know what I'm saying? So that fear like, I got to get there. Like it's kind of like how can I say it? Like you afraid, like we ain't, we in quicksand, and I'm telling you, like, bro, I'm telling you, just hold on right here. We just get here. You gonna be, till we get out this shit, because you can see it. But if you ain't got nothing to believe in, then you just gonna sit there.
Yeah.
Like, man, like, fuck, bro. And that's how some people got, man, and that's, man, I'm telling you, and that's why I understand why people are the way they are. Because, see, some people get so far into their life, so far into that darkness, bro, that they just believe, they get so far into it, that they just believe, man, that's just how life is.
So what are some ways, let's give people practical advice for somebody that's going through that part. What are some ways that you feel to get out of, that darkness of your life?
Accountability.
Okay.
Because most of that darkness has more to do with you than what you're going through. You only going through what you're going through because of something within you.
Yeah.
And so that's why I say, man, accountability is the only way to move forward. It's the only way to get out of anything. You know what I'm saying? Having that accountability in what you're doing and in your life and in your abilities, you know what I'm saying, to get through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm accountable and I know that I have power, so I ain't gonna wait for nobody to try to, you know what I'm saying?
So then what's next? Okay, you hold yourself accountable. Okay, I'm accountable. I made all these decisions. Now,
no, once you hold yourself accountable, then you start applying the choices that allow you to move forward.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So once you're accountable, once you say, okay, I know what I'm doing wrong, then it's the choices that prove that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people, you be like, yo, man, and then you be like, man, they be like, yeah, it's right, I know, but then they don't do nothing to change that habit. So then you come back, you be like, bro, you still doing the same thing?
But then I also believe sometimes some people don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Do next.
Why not?
But I know it sounds easy for you, or some individuals like, okay, I'm gonna just do. I know I need to do these next 2 steps, and I know I need to change. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds good for you, but everybody ain't at that phase or that part of their life yet.
Because
some people need a 6-step formula. I've noticed that.
Hey, look, because look, bro. When you take accountability for your shit, you take accountability for your shit.
Well, I guess that do make sense. If you need to lose weight, okay, I need to not eat. I need to take less calories, and I need to do that. All right, so right now, if you wanted to, you and your fear, you got out your darkness, you holding yourself accountable, and you're not like, my goal, my vision is
and you making the choices.
Make a video game.
And you making the choices.
Right.
Now you got to be patient.
Okay, but now what do you say? All right, do you...
I don't say it ain't nothing else to say.
No, that's good. Like, all right, so do you say, all right, I don't know how to make video games. What would be the next step you do? I don't know how to make video games, but what am I doing now that
even give me that idea. Like, what am I doing? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something something that I like to do.
I like to do it every day.
But you ain't got nothing going. You got to get something going on.
Okay.
You got to get something going on.
That's step one.
You know what I'm saying?
Like meaning like a job or something?
Job. Okay. You got to get some shit going on in your life. Some shit that allow you to see progress.
Gotcha.
Some shit that you can look at and know that you're going in the right direction.
All right.
You know, you have to put that's definitely. You can't just be out here, well, you know, I'm gonna change, you know, but you ain't putting nothing in your life that allow you to see progress, because if that's the case, you ain't too far removed from.
So get small gains, small wins to build your confidence up. And be patient.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Like I tell people, man, you be accountable. Listen, be accountable for the shit you do and the shit that's going on in your life. Once you start being accountable, then you start placing choices in your life that don't allow you to go through the type of things that you have went through prior. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because accountability, true accountability, bring about change. Once that change, but change, like I tell you, man, it don't mean just because you wake up and be like, you know what, I don't want to go through this today, and then you start making right choice. See, one thing that I tell people, one thing you got to do while you're doing that, you got to clean up that old shit. Mm-hmm. You got to clean up them old ways about you. You got to throw out the shit that don't work with you. You got to be doing all that, and then you got to be working on yourself while you get your shit together.
Fact.
See, a lot of people just think, oh, let me get my shit together, then I can work on myself. It don't go like that. Just like hope and fear, you got to have them both working at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you can't just be focused on getting your shit together, but you still the same individual. You carrying around the same
personal
habits.
development before business development.
And you got to be doing all this at one time. Because success, and that's what we just talked about. You know what I'm saying? You know, not having that fear to go through shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. Like I said, I ain't never seen a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, live a life of just turmoil and then wake up one day and boom, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so you hold yourself accountable,
yep.
Having accountability. Then you suggest, okay, you need to do something to start building progress. It may not be the video game yet. Yeah. Now, do you believe in investing in yourself in a course to learn how to do the video game?
Definitely. You got
YouTube, Google.
Yeah, that's it. If you smoke crack, I suggest you go to a rehab where people in there that can help you get.
Have you ever? I know this might sound. I was asking those questions on the 4th grade level, but I always was taught to teach on the 4th grade level, so some people can get it. Because somebody might be listening in the dark space, like, man, what I do next? So I just kind of wanted to get that out. All right. So, have you ever invested in yourself? Like paid a coach or anything like that? You ever done that?
Yeah, I
invested in a course or something like that?
I went to school, man, and got my associate degree
in
electronics.
Oh, cool.
So, cool. I've invested. I've invested in my like that. Yeah, you know,
Gotcha,
but far as my life, like far as my life and my personal life and the things that I got to go through on a personal level, I've never invested in people in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like I just haven't, but just as far as like schooling,
outside
shit, hell yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I know I do it a lot. Yeah. Like right now, I'm building an agency, so we had to get an agency course.
Yeah,
just to teach you the step by steps of how to run digital marketing.
Hey, what you told me today, you know what I'm saying? When I be in the public, I see you done learn something else. And you see how I get on here and
get on YouTube. I tell people YouTube University and get you right.
What? Man, I'm telling you, I be editing now, man. Look, this ain't been. We ain't been doing this a good month.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't been doing this a good month. I'm already editing stuff, man, and chopping up, putting
music. You might know how to make websites next,
but you know what I say about that? It got to happen if I want to be successful.
Yeah.
How can I? How can I not just, you know what I'm saying, get into doing all this type of stuff and figuring these things out, man? Because, I ain't got you around all the time. And I ain't got cash to, you know what I'm saying, or somebody. So I had to start figuring this stuff out on my own. So that way, and then too, bam. It allowed me to see the progress. So it allowed me to keep going.
Gotcha.
If I get stuck, I'll be like, I'm done with this shit. I'm
that's a good one.
Look, man, we need to get somebody over here.
That's a good one.
But because I'm able to see the progress in it and I'm able to see the growth in it, man, it just made me want to keep going, man. We went from not having the microphones to getting mics and computers, man, to not even got our own logo, to not even, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
And then the launch, next week?
Yeah. And right now we got 4 episodes out.
Yeah. Yep.
4 episodes.
And we
out,
ain't
bro.
even launch.
No.
Yeah.
So and that's the beauty about what we doing and what we got going on. Because you can go home or you can go. When you go out and talk to people, whatever, you can tell them like, yo, bro, about that belief and what that belief look like and how that belief do and what that belief can give you. Because, bro, it went from, like I say, us just like, to like right here.
Yeah, facts.
And it's just the beginning.
Yeah. What, 4-5 years in the making?
In the making, bro.
Man, that's how we met.
Yep,
so that's cool, man. Great conversation. Any closing remarks you want to leave the people with?
Man, just, be great every day, man. Welcome to challenge. You know, and just continue to prosper and be, man, look, first of all, man, let me tell you, I just want to say this right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to let people know, man, I hear a lot of people always asking why the world is not this way and that way. And let me tell you something, man. You have to become the person that you want the next person to be. You have to become the person that you want this world to be. Like, you have to put that out there. See, because one thing, that's just like with me, cuz. And that's like what I do, man. Like, I used to want people to be like I am for me. And I realized that ain't nothing better than being like that for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And what it do, man, it give people that hope that may be fearing. I may be that hope. You know what I'm saying? That they don't have. You know what I'm saying? That get, like, Nip was that hope. That they didn't have, like, somebody was fearing like, man, I ain't gonna never get out of this head. But Nip was the hope that said, you know what? Why not? You that hope. I'm that hope. So every day we get up, man, we are the people that the world looking for. And that's why the death of Nipsey is so tragic. Because, man, like I told Karen, I told her, man, you can't get this energy from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people love to come have you around and have you to come into their life and say this stuff. Bro, because people can't get that energy the way you may make them feel when you with them for that small amount of time. And that's like what we doing right now. So before we go, man, that's all I want to tell people out there, yo. It's like, live the way you want the next person to live. And carry your heart pure. And, man, I guarantee you, man, that whatever you expecting out of life, man, it has no choice but to like, present itself for you. But if you out this motherfucker just stagnated and just don't want to take that accountability that me and you talk about and that we ride with every day, man, then, man, I'm going to tell you, man, you got to stop playing the mind games. You got to stop playing the mind games. So that's what I want to say, man.
And there it is. Yeah. There it is, man. Well, it's another episode of Conversations with Unc. Appreciate you for listening if you got this far.
Thank you.
One love. Beautiful people, what's going on? You are now tuned in to Conversations with Unc. I am your host, Brandon J. Wigley, the curator of vibes, also known as Nephew Brandon, and I got my Unc with me.
Yes, sir. You already know what is Big Unc in the house. Welcome again to another great positive experience with me and my nephew. We was already had some things we want to talk about with y'all, but I'm gonna let him divulge into that right there.
So we were in here just talking and vibing. Shoot, I don't know. Already been here probably like an hour, and we weren't recording, and we done had some great conversation from people saying they're hating on you to about business, about life, accountability. Nipsey Hussle, everything, and we didn't get to record it. So now we live rolling. As we know, in our first segment, we like to talk about a current event. What's something right now going on in the world you want to talk about? I know we talked about Nip last week. What's going on in the world right now? Something current.
Man, it's a lot of shit, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you heard, Magic quit last night.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one because I'm a Laker fan.
Yeah, and our thing is what? Fear.
Oh yeah, fear and hope.
Fear and hope.
Yep.
And Magic quit last night, man. But I hear a lot of people, they don't hear like, he quit, he did that. But man, look here, man, you have to remember. That man had AIDS at one time. Mm-hmm. So he valued his time. At one time, different.
You don't think he got it no more? You one of them?
He ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know,
No, you don't think he got it, ultimately.
I'm just happy you living. You know what I'm saying, Magic? Hey, kudos. Hey, if you do, I love the way you handle it. If you don't, that's great too. But I was saying that, people was just, reacting to him leaving the LA Lakers and how he left and this and that. And I was like, yo, bro, that man was diagnosed with AIDS at one time. Mm-hmm. Like, not like now when it's cures around for this shit. I'm talking about like he was like the face of AIDS at one time, right? Mm-hmm. So I said, you have to realize like his outlook on life and shit is different. Like his outlook is like, I ain't got no time to waste. So if something not making me happy, I'm done with
That's
it.
powerful because did you hear him when how he explained it?
Yeah,
and that's basically what he said.
Yeah.
And I seen somebody post today. It talked about that, and it's a entrepreneur. His name. CEO Millie or something.
That's why I fuck with you, bro.
Yeah.
Cause you just, hey, if I don't know a nephew Brandon, hey, I'm telling you, man.
I don't know, man.
You
Todd Millie, my bad,
okay.
Todd. I messed your name up. So Todd said, let me find it. The Independent. Todd, you post a lot. You done posted so many times since that. But Todd.